Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to discuss previous year questions of antonyms. This is very important topic for any competitive exam. So in this session, we are going to discuss questions similar to the questions occurred in IBPS Clerk exams. Now these antonyms have been taken from IBPS Clerk previous year papers. Some questions might be there which are similar to the questions occurred in IBPS Clerk exams. So let's begin the session. Question number 1 is, which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word replenish? Now we have been given a word replenish and we have to tell the antonym or opposite of this particular word. Now this question occurred in IBPS Clerk exam. Replenish is similar to the word replace. So let us see the antonym: restore, exhaust, recharge, accelerate and modify. Now replenish means to again place something, to see that the place is occupied fully or completely. Now the opposite of this will be exhaust, that is to make it empty. Restore can be the synonym of this. Accelerate, recharge, modify can be the synonyms, but the antonym word is B, that is exhaust. So our answer is B, that is exhaust. It means to make it free. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the given word sufficient? Now sufficient means the little or the few. It means something which is adequate, that is enough. Now let us see the antonyms. Let us see the options to depict the antonym of this particular word. So here we have given the options: inadequate, ample, plenty, enough, and none of these. So the correct answer is inadequate. As I told you that the meaning of sufficient is adequate, the antonym of it will be inadequate. Now whenever we add any prefix to a word like en or un, it makes the word its opposite. So our answer is A, that is inadequate. This is again very simple. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the given word elated? Now elated means to be very happy. Now let us see the options: afraid, poor, happy, depressed, grounded. Now we have to tell the opposite or the antonym of this particular word. So elated means to be happy. So definitely the opposite will be depressed. So our answer is D. D is absolutely correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the given word reveal? Now we have been asked the opposite of reveal. Now whenever we reveal something, it means we disclose something. It means we say that particular thing which was hidden earlier. So reveal means to disclose something. So let us see the options: stop, conceal, present, pending, tell. So tell can be the synonym of reveal, pending, present again can be the synonym. Now conceal means hide. So obviously this will be the antonym of the word reveal. So our answer is B for sure. So B is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite of the word consensus? Now consensus means agreement with something. Now let us see the options to see the opposite of this particular word. We have options: harmony, disagreement, information, order, inference. Obviously, if consensus means agreement, the opposite of it will be disagreement. So our answer is B again, that is disagreement. So the opposite of consensus is disagreement. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word curious? Now curious means a person who is very inquisitive. He wants to ask many questions. So the opposite of it will be uninterested. That is one who is not interested at all. When one is interested, obviously he will ask many questions. Strange, funny, freak, eager, these all are the synonyms of this particular word. So the antonym of this particular word is uninterested. So our answer is E. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word infancy? Now, infancy refers to a person who is infant. It means a child who is just born. So, the antonym of it will be, we have been given the option service, apprehension, perseverance, perseverance, maturity, intelligence. Now, infancy is just childlike. When a child is an infant, it means he is not mature, he is minor, he doesn't behave maturely. So, obviously, the opposite of it will be maturity. So, our answer is D. Maturity comes definitely with age sometimes. So, D is the correct answer. Now, let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word stale? Now, whenever we keep food for the next day or for the day after the day next, or you can say the food that we keep or we store for some days, that is known as a stale. That is the food which was cooked earlier, but now it has been staled. So, stale means unfresh, that is not fresh. Now, let us see the options. We have option noxious. Noxious means something which is toxic, something which is poisonous, harmful. So, we can say this is harmful. Now, virulent means someone who is very strong and whose anger is very strong. Anger is strong. Or you can say he's full of energy, he's full of anger. Rancid again means which is destroyed or smelly. Now, whenever a food has rancid content, it means the food has been destroyed. Smell has begun to come out from it. So, rancid means smelly and with foul smell, destroyed or unfresh. Now, the word chipper. Chipper means which is cut into chips or which can be cut into chips. There is one more word for chipper, that is happy. If a person is very happy, it means he's a chipper. So the correct answer of this particular question is E, that is none of these. It means none of these words is the antonym of this particular word given, that is a stale. The opposite of it can be unfresh. The opposite of this word can be fresh. So the opposite of this word can be fresh. This is the opposite and unfresh is the synonym. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word temporary? Obviously, you must have known this word. You have heard this word many times. The opposite of this word will be permanent. So temporary, many things are temporary and some things are there which are permanent. So other words are substitute, alternate are the same words. Expedient, provisional. Provisional is somewhere like temporary. So it can be the synonym of temporary. Permanent is which is long lasting, which is forever. So our answer is E, that is permanent. So the opposite of temporary is permanent. Now let us move to the next one. Impunity. Now impunity refers to indemnity. When there is a compensation or when there is a person who can, when there is a situation of a person who can pay the debts. So the antonym of it will be liability. So our answer is E, that is liability. Now let us move to the next one. Wetted. Now wetted means when something is sharpened, honed, edged. So these are the synonyms of this particular word. Only the opposite is blunt. So you must have heard that a knife can be edged, knife can be sharp, knife can be wetted, but it can be blunt as well. So our answer is B, that is blunt. So this is absolutely correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. Now we have to depict the opposite of abhor. Now abhor means hate or detest. So the antonym of it will be, let us see the options: fancy, regard, prefer, adjourn. So its antonym can be adore, love, and so on. But none of these words give the same meaning like this. So the answer is E, that is none of the above. So our answer is E. Fancy means enjoy. Now let us move to the next word. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the given word incineration? Now incineration refers to burn something. Now let us see the options: part, calcine, combust, quench, none of the above. So the opposite of it will be quench. You must have heard a word that is quench the thirst. So quench the thirst, it means when you satisfy yourself after drinking water or by drinking water because you are thirsty. Same way, burning, when something is burning, it needs water to be extinguished. Therefore, the word quench can be the proper opposite of this particular word, incineration. So our answer is D. Rest of the words can be the synonyms of this particular word because parch and combust are the synonyms of this particular word. Now let us move to the next word. Sophisticated. Now if one is sophisticated, it means he's developed, he's wise, he's uh, advanced, modern. So let us see the options to make it an opposite or to see the opposite of this particular word. Now techniques, we know well that techniques in technology are advanced one. Primitive refers to something very old. So this will be the antonym of this particular word. So our answer is C. That is, the antonym of the word sophisticated is primitive. All other are synonyms of this particular word. Now let us move to the next word. Massive. Now massive, you can see the word mass over here. And with mass, we see when something is very large, when something is very heavy. That is massive and or massive. So the antonym of this can be insignificant because enlarged can be the synonym. Filthy means dirty. So insignificant can be the antonym of this particular word. Now let us move to the next word or next question. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word benign? Now we have to tell the antonym of this particular word, benign. So let us see the options. Mild, gentle, unselfish, friendly, nasty. Now benign means when someone is very kind, when someone is gentle. So these are the synonyms. Now let us see the antonyms. Obviously antonyms will be nasty. Nasty means when someone is unkind or when someone is rude, when someone is not friendly. So this can be the correct answer. So our answer is C. Now rest can be the synonyms of this particular word. Now let us move to the next one. Free. Now when something is free, it means something is released. It has no charge, or you can say it has no foundation. So the antonym of this particular word will be restricted. So something which is restrict, it means when something is controlled or restricted or stopped. So this will be the antonym of the word free. Now our answer is D, of course. Now let us see the next. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the given word marked? So marked, when something is presented in a form which can be noticed easily, or when something is marked, it means some information has been given about it. So now let us see the options. That is decreased. Decreased means to reduce something. Ignored, to just take no notice of something. Clear, assessed, and imperceptible. Well, the actual antonym of this particular will be imperceptible. So this is the closest antonym of this particular word. Now ignored, cleared, and these two words, ignored and cleared, these can also be the antonym of this particular word, but these are not the closest opposites. So sometimes we have been given some words which are alike or which can depict same meaning, but we have to mark that particular word which is actually the antonym of this particular word. If it is not given, then we can go for another options. So our answer is E, that is imperceptible. So our answer is E. Now let us move to the next one. We have to tell the opposite of the word fiasco. Now fiasco means failure. If it means failure, so the opposite of it will be success, obviously. So our answer is A, that is success. Now let us see other options. Joy, fun, disaster. Disaster can be the synonym of this particular word. Joy and fun are not the closest antonym. Success is the closest antonym of this particular word. Now let us move to the next one. Arduous. Now arduous means when something is unpleasant. Now let us see the antonyms. When something is effortless or easy. that is arduous. And when something is interesting, risky, when something is dangerous, that is arduous. So the opposite will be effortless and easy. So our answer is B. This is again very simple. Now let us move to the next one. Affable. Affable means friendly. So when we talk about some friends, we say that affable. So the opposite or the antonym of this particular word will be irritable. Irritable means non-friendly. When two persons are not friends, so our answer is C. That is irritable. So now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word geared? Now the geared means adjusted to, linked to. So the antonym of it will be unlinked to. So our answer is D. So our answer is D. So geared means when something is attached, when something is dependent on other, when something is related to something else. Whereas unlinked means which has no link at all. So let us move to the next one. The opposite of the word attract. Now this is very simple word. You must have heard this many times. You must have heard a slogan as well in either physics or chemistry. It means in your science that opposite charges attract each other while similar charges repel each other. So attract means when two things come closer, and repel means when they separate, when they go opposite to each other. That means repel. So the correct antonym of this particular word will be repel. So our answer is C. That is to repel. So attract, the opposite of it will be repel. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the given word concerned? Now concerned means when we care about something. So cared can be the synonym. Attentive means when we obviously we will give or we will pay the attentions only to those things which we care for. Then dependable, it means we depend on someone else. Uninvolved means when something has no involvement at all, or someone has no involvement at all. So here the opposite of this particular word will be D, that is uninvolved, according to the sense of the meaning of this particular word. So our answer is D, that is uninvolved. Now let us move to the next one. Vehement. So we have to tell the opposite of the word vehement. Now vehement means when something is animated, fervent, vigorous. So these three can be the synonyms. Only the antonym is apathetic. So our answer is B, that is apathetic. Now let us move to the next one. Obstinate. Obstinate means when someone is very stubborn, when someone is very determined to something, that is obstinate. So the antonym of it will be amenable, which is not fixed, which is who is not sure. So our answer is C. So which changes according to the requirements. So that is amenable. So this will be the antonym of the word obstinate. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite of the meaning important? So important when something is prominent, when something is significant. So the antonym of it will be trivial. Now trivial means when something is insignificant. So our answer is B. So this is again very simple. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite of the given word move? Now move means to change the position, to move, to show the movement. Now the antonym of it will be stall. Now if we see push, now push in push, one person pushes or stresses some other person. In every case this person will move, whether a little bit, but it will move. Or if he is moving a wall, suppose, so this is just impractical, but he will himself move. So move means to make some movement. So push shows the movement. Rotate, obviously our earth is rotating on its axis, so rotate is also related to motion. Flow, now flow we use for water. When water flows, obviously it changes its position, so this is also the synonym. So these three can be the synonyms, whereas the word stall is the antonym. You must have heard that an airplane went in the condition of stall. Stall means just restricted or stopped. It is not moving at all. Therefore, the answer is C. So our answer is C. Now let us move to the next one. Which of the following word depicts the opposite meaning of the word commensurate? Now, commensurate means when something is equal to something else. So the antonym of it is disproportionate. Equal to, matched. These two can be the synonyms of this particular word. Now let us move to the next one. Emaciated. Now emaciated means when someone is very thin. So the antonym of it will be hefty. Hefty means when something is very large, when something is very fat. So obviously hefty will be the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. Knave. We have to tell the opposite of the word knave. Now knave, one who has no experience at all, no experience of work. So that person is known as knave. So the antonym of it will be, let us see the options: credulous, childlike, wise, innocent. So obviously the answer will be wise. So our answer is C. Knave can have the synonyms like innocent and so on. Now let us move to the next one. Now here in this word, we have to depict the opposite of the word suitable. Now suitable, when something is relevant, when something is fit to be added, when something is sufficient. So the antonym of it will be insufficient. So our answer is A. Though this is not the closest meaning, but according to the given options, this can be the answer. Now let us move to the next one. Criticisms. So we have to tell this the opposite of this word. Now let us see the options: scold, scorn, appreciation, censure. Obviously criticism, the opposite of it will be appreciation. So our answer is C. Now if we are criticized, we must be appreciated as well for our good work. Now let us move to the next. Which of the following word depicts the meaning, opposite meaning or the antonym of the word give in inert? So let us see the options. Options are lively, quiescent, dormant, apathetic. Now apathetic, when someone has no feelings. Dormant and quiescent can be the synonym of this particular word. Lively will be the antonym. Well, the synonym of this word inert is lifeless. So lively means when someone is full of energy. So our answer is A. This will be the antonym of this particular word, that is inert. Now let us move to the last word. The word is misanthropic. Now misanthropic refers to hate, and anthropic refers to human. So we have to tell the opposite of this particular word. Let us see: antisocial, philosophic, atrophic, philanthropic. Obviously the antonym of it will be philanthropic, that is D. So our answer is D. Phil means love and anthropic is the same word as it is given. So this will be the correct answer, D. So I hope you have learned all these words. These words are very, very easy and simple, and we can learn many more antonyms because antonyms are very important for any competitive exam. So thank you very much.